Okay. Let's do another test run. Oh, this is probably the worst time to DoorDash, guys, but we're going to do a quick test run. And we're even going to put Spark on. Do you want to go out before I leave? Come on, buddy. Come on, bro. Let's go out back. Come on. You don't gotta go out. You look cold. Let me put the air up a little. Do you want your jacket? Here, let's get you in your jacket real quick, bud. Here you go. Jacket time. Good job. Okay, give me your other paw. Come on, you can do it. Good job, bud. Okay, you got your jacket now. Here. You want your necklace back on? Or your... Come on. Put your chain back on. Put the cross back on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good job. What are you doing? Hold on. There you go. What are you doing? I'm not going out right now with you. I gotta go out. Okay? No, we're not going out right now. No, bud. Not the front, the back. Here, come on. Let's go in the back, come on. Come on. What are you doing? Jeez, buddy, make your mind up. this thing. I'll tell you, you know, you're not supposed to record this way, the way I'm doing it. That's why I'm running into an error right now with trying to record. What's going on YouTube? This is another live stream live by Relicy, and I'm just doing a little test run real fast to see if the way I'm recording this way is gonna work out pretty good. I enjoy doing it this way, but supposedly I just found out that the DJI Mimo app, which is hooked up to the DJI Action 5 camera, I just found out that that app is not meant to go live stream from the app. When I did it the other day and it worked for 2 or 3, you know, several hours, couple network connections due to the drop zones out here. In some areas you go to, you're gonna end up getting a 1 bar or a no signal. You might get cut off. Alright guys, so here we go. We got DoorDash came in right here with $7.50 high pay order for 3.9 miles. It's the food truck right here, over here in the corner near my house. Hope you guys were able to see that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up now and see how this record goes, to see if it can actually record. You know, it worked, like I said, for 2 or 3 hours the other day. The quality was a lot better than any phone, because the phone's only going to grab that little. It's going to be so difficult with all these 10 different ways how to hook it. And majority of almost all those ways, you need to have like notch signal where you go, and on top of it, you gotta have it's recommending that you should carry a portable router with you. So that's the way it's done. So you don't lose control. Alright, let's take you guys with me real fast. Alright. Turn the brightness up.
Yes?
Hey, hola.
Okay.
No, it's staying in the water right
Ready?
Gracias. Ari.
Ready?
Let's see if this worked out, guys. I think I just cut off because I took a picture of that. And another thing is I probably just, I just lost you. Son of a beehive. You know what I just noticed? And I knew this was going to happen. I just wanted to inform you guys so you understand that it's not my connection or my camera, it's just the way things are operated on this. This is what I just realized multiple times. I already knew about it. You guys to know that. You guys to know about it. When I took a picture right there of the food, what it does is it just straight up disconnected you guys. Straight up disconnected you guys from showing here that we disconnected from the live feed on the DJI Mimo app, and that's for live streaming from your phone. And now it's saying we're back, live stream in progress. I don't understand this. I think it's the app. it's still DJI's app is not meant to go live and stay on the whole time. So I don't understand how there's over 10 or 15 ways how to live stream this video, and I'm unsure which is the best way to give you guys the best connection. And right now I think I'm gonna have to get the portable router soon. When I get time and I'm near the right location, I'm gonna probably just end up buying the portable router to see what's that's like. Is that gonna fix the problem? Because I researched it last night and recently this past week, and it was saying that, you know, it's going to help improve the live stream, but it's not going to guarantee that it's still going to fix the problem, because you're still going to run into dead zones, cutoff zones, whatever, etc. So I'm really unsure if the portable router is going to fix the issue, but if it does, I'm going to be happy about it. But there's more extravagant ways. There's more deeper ways of doing this that is so technical that most of these ways they're describable, but right now I can't describe them because I have to like make a video on how to do them, and there's like more than several different ways how to connect your the live stream more professionally. But it costs more money for certain tools, and it all costs more money, and you got to get more devices and whatnot. I'm trying to figure out how to live stream with this Action Pro that isn't running into an issue with disconnecting and losing you guys. I want you guys to stay in and have full quality content, and it's not my phone, it's not my Wi-Fi, and it's not my camera. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is it? And so I think it's the DJI Mimo app. I know I keep saying this over and over again, but I'm venting to you guys to show you that this isn't my fault. This is straight up the camera's app's fault of why it's disconnected from the live stream so much. So I'm hoping right now, I just did an update with the App Store, with the YouTube app, and with the DJI Mimo app, and I'm hoping that it doesn't disconnect, because what it's doing is every time I go on the DoorDash app, it's disconnecting me from the Mimo app, the DJI, the camera Mimo app. But sometimes it drops me completely to where I can't get it back, and then I have to restart a whole new live stream, which is basically pointless. That's why I didn't go back live anyways yesterday. So but yesterday I wanted to let you guys know also that the day before yesterday, actually, when the live stream somehow went out, it cut out, it just broke out. I don't know what happened to it. I think what happened was I was going so fast, I was clicking so fast. What it was I was clicking so fast, you guys, in that Mia's Italian restaurant, that I think when I went over to show the person there the order of the name, I switched back to YouTube, and I think I X'd out or hit the end live stream button on that last one that was through the live stream through the iPhone that I was using second time 2 days ago. So I think I hit the end live button by accident because I was swiping and moving too quick. So I wanted to say I'm sorry for that, guys. I didn't mean for that to happen. I think that's what ended the last live stream all of a sudden, which was once again pointless to redo it again, to go live again and tell you guys what's going on. So I thought I'd just do it out a different day, test it out, see how much longer I can go on the next one. But as you can tell, I'm doing it from the camera this time, the $500 Action 5 camera. I'm doing it from that camera because I like the quality, the looks of it, and I like it a lot better than doing the phone. But ChatGPT and other things online, they're saying that this is the way I'm doing it right now isn't even a thing. So I really don't even understand how I glitched this moment of going online with this camera, because I'm test running it, and I don't believe anybody has done it this way, because ChatGPT says that the DJI Mimo app isn't even recommended to live stream from that app for YouTube. So I don't know if they're doing updates on their end, but I just did an update. I'm hoping that this update, maybe they did change their app so that I can go live for an extra period of time. So once again, I had 5 bars all day. Now I got 4 where I'm at. I don't know if it's going to close the zone and break off to 1, 4, 2, no bars all of a sudden. I'm hoping if that happens that I can just resume the live stream and it doesn't disconnect it completely, because it's so complicated on how I just went live right now. I'd have to show you guys a video on how I did it, and I don't even know how it's possible, because ChatGPT is saying that that's not even something that's possible. So I don't know how I did it by testing it, and it's working. So anyways, I could pull the easy button and go get another phone, or buy another plan with an add-on phone and do it from the phone. But as you can tell, I don't want to record with a phone, because every other live streamer is doing it. It's a cheaper way route. It's the cheaper way route, and the content is not as good as this camera is. So I'm going to try to figure out a different solution here. I'm thinking about looking into the portable router. If I have to get another phone, I will. But if it's not necessary, I'd rather just get the portable router and pay online for that. Six. Once I took a picture of the food. Check the internet again. So I don't know if there's 2 bars on that. I'm suggesting it's, once again, I'm in a bad location. Bars, you guys, over here. House. So I'm hoping it was just that location, destination of reception. Alright guys, I just got an order for about $5.20 for 6 miles. I'm gonna decline that. That's upside down. You do not want to take those orders. Like I told you in one of my other videos, that I don't even know if you guys heard it because the connection was so bad. But if you accept those kind of orders, what it does is the AI's algorithm of DoorDash is going to think you're going to take those low-balling offers now, so you're going to take them in the future. Therefore, it's going to keep giving you those kind of low-balling offers. So once again, I'm platinum status, and I recommend that you avoid dollar amount offers, upside down offers, orders just that do not make sense. If they don't make financial sense, then it should be a no-brainer, no common sense at all. Port St. Lucie, Florida, and I'm in St. Lucie West Boulevard, to be more precise. And I don't understand why every 5 orders are like, these people want free deliveries. So I gotta decline a lot more out of the 10 variety pick of offers that come through. I gotta keep declining probably at least 3 out of 5, or I would say 5 out of 10, to give you guys an example on how many orders I have to decline just to get an order that makes sense. So it doesn't matter what time either. You could go out, like I'm going out at the worst time right now. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock on a Thursday night. On a Thursday. And usually Thursday nights are pretty decent out here. But I just came out to do a little test run for this camera because, once again, I figured a way out to record. I figured a way out of recording. I figured it out to record a way that doesn't even exist. So I don't know how it's working. Supposedly it's not capable of even doing this, and for some reason I haven't even seen the other content creators even try recording this kind of way. So I'm pretty amazed right now that even if this works for an hour or two, I'm pretty amazed that it's working that long. But I'm hoping now that with this DJI Mimo app update that I just did before I left, I'm hoping that that's gonna not end the live stream. I'm hoping that it's gonna continue this live stream even when it breaks connection and fails. I should be able to go back to the Mimo app and just reconnect them, and it should reconnect to the same video. I'm hoping that's live, because that's how I think that's how the iPhone works. When you lose connection, you can just reconnect right in to the same video. So I don't know what was going on with that. Every time in my last past content I was testing out, it was disconnecting me. It would disconnect me, you know, the moment it disconnected me one time, I'd be done. I can't reconnect. So I'm going to show you guys, if you guys are interested in, if I get any requests, I'll show you how I'm doing this, and I'll do a tutorial on exactly what I'm doing so that I can show you guys, because I mean it's working clearly for me, you guys, for about an hour or two. Like I said, it's all about the zone you go into. If you got a nice city like mine, where I'm 5 bars right now. I got back in the city. There's 5 bars here. It's just when I go to these people's homes, the customers, residential, commercial sites, wherever it's at, dropping them off to either a worker at a commercial home or a residential home. And I don't know, it's working out perfectly fine with the 5 bars here. But once I go into these buildings, like I said, whether it's residential or whether it's a commercial building where I got to go in, like Walmart, and drop it off to a worker, that I start to like blag out or disconnect, because maybe there's like 1 or 2 bars in there, or not enough signal for me to go live. So once again, you guys, I just want you to know that it's not my crappy internet at all. It's literally, this is life. Everyone's going to run into this situation, and I think the only way to fix this situation is to get a portable router. But even online looking at it, I'm telling you guys, it may help your situation. It may help me, but it's not 100% going to fix the solution. Like, that's going to be the problem-solving solution. So I've already looked it up, you guys. Always going to have a dead zone error that's going to stop the video from going live or something. And it's just a part of life. I'm probably sure every live streamer is dealing with it. And the most I can say is, get the right device so you can just resume your live stream if it does drop the zone and you can't, and you're not on air anymore. Anyways, I'm over here on the fire of the hotspot in St. Lucie, West Florida, on St. Lucie West Boulevard. Going in for my second offer. Hoping to see a blue offer in a minute once it cycles in the AI of DoorDash. What I'm also wondering is I'm gonna charge both of these cameras to just make sure they're not gonna die out in like 30 minutes to an hour. So I want to just make sure they're both a good strong, almost full. Which I'm hoping that this isn't gonna drop the live stream. They shouldn't. But once again, I'm trying to discern on figuring this out. Why has it been dropping a lot more? So, charging the camera now, and I'm gonna plug in my iPhone to make sure that that's plugged in, because I'm already at 50% on the iPhone. I don't know why this thing's dying so quick. I have a portable solar right here. Charger. That can charge both of these devices if I didn't want to charge it in my Jeep. So, looking really good here. I'm over here in the city over here, like I just said, and I'm still on 5 bars with my Verizon plan. Unlimited. And it's perfect. So this zone right here is, in my house, is 5 bars. Excellent reception. So the only way we're going to lag out is when there's a drop zone, where it just disconnects me all of a sudden. It could be the DJI Mimo app, because it's not meant to do this. Supposedly, that's what ChatGPT said last night. It's not meant to live stream out in public. Maybe at home you can do this, but it's really not meant to do it in public. Luckily, I glitched it out. I don't know what happened. It's working for me. It works. Like I said, if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how I just did this, I don't think anyone else there on YouTube has a video on how to hook it up this way, the way I did it. So I had to learn by experience to test it out to see if it was going to work. And I just assumed in my mind that it was going to work this way. This was the way to do it. But believe it or not, it wasn't even supposed to be a way to be successful, and there's no YouTube tutorial on this of content on how to do this. So maybe I'll be the first to make that happen if you guys request it or want to know. Not a lot of you guys probably even have the Action 5 Pro, so you're probably not going to care. But if you do have the Action 5 camera and you are looking to see how I'm doing this live from one phone with no other devices, no other phones, no other portable routers, then I'll drop the tutorial on how I'm doing this. Because so far it's working fine for about an hour or two, possibly even 3 hours. It might break out a few times, but once again, that could still happen with a portable router depending on the zone you're at. It's gonna drop somewhere, some way, somehow, somewhere. So, those are the pros and cons of live streaming. The way I'm doing it. So I'd like to see how long this live stream will stream for, and until I disconnect again. So that's why I'm going to try to keep this battery on full. Make sure it's not the battery problem on either devices. It's not the, I'm still 5 bars, so it's not my reception. But anyways, yesterday I made around $70, about 30 something in about an hour and a half before 5. I think it was around 11 to 2, 12. It was 12 to 2 I was on. But I lost platinum because I didn't have 100 deliveries. I had 110 the night before. 2 nights ago, not yesterday, but the last night before. That day I lost platinum because I had 110 deliveries, and I guess they took 10 deliveries from my last month. So that means I must have did 10 orders 2 days ago, that same day last month. So they took 10 away that day. So I had to do, I was at 98. I think they took like, I was at 108. I think they took like 10 or 12 away. So what I did was I went out, scheduled an appointment for 12 lunchtime to 2, and I was able to get three orders in within like that hour or hour and a half of being online. And it was actually all blue high paying offers. They were gold at the time because like I said, I dropped the gold because I had 98 deliveries, but I was back platinum right after those 2 orders. Now I went and did 8 orders yesterday, I think it was, and I got back to 106. And I don't know if they took any away today or what they're gonna do. Maybe the AI didn't do it yet, but so now I'm at 106 deliveries of the month. I guess they take 5 or 10 depending on what you did every day the month before. So you have to make sure you do, for an example, if I lost 10 that other day, I had to do 10 that day. Or I did 8. You want to do what they take at least. So if they take 5 today, I want to do at least 5 more today so that I break it even. That's if you're trying to just do the bare minimum at like 5 a day, 100 something a month, something light. Because the more you do, if you do 150 or 200 a month, it's actually harder. Because then it gives you more work. You have to do that many more the next month. So I like to do the minimum, because if you don't have time to do more than 5 orders a day, it's not like you're going to be downhill too much or being able to catch up. So it's nice to keep it at around 100, 120, 150 maximum, so that you can just have leeway to have more freedom to do what you want to do if you have another part-time or full-time job. or a morning shift, or you're doing schooling or whatever you're doing, you'll be able to do all that and then do your 4 or 5 orders a day, whatever time you get that moment of spare time to squeeze in, if you want to keep platinum. But it's very hard to keep platinum nowadays in your zones if you're going to have to decline more than 30 orders every 2 weeks, because you're only going to have a maximum of 30 orders to decline. Once you go below 70, then you're basically controlled to go gold, and then you can't sign in. You don't have the freedom to sign in at all times. You know what I mean? Oh, it looks like this girl got the order. Maybe it was maybe the AI is gathering me up a better high paying offer, because I'm at an 80 acceptance rate. Or sometimes you got to end the dash, and then you got to go back on. And right now, as I'm looking, it's not even busy in my zone. So that's 3 o'clock. I said to you guys, this is the worst time to go out. Now, I could go back on Spark Driver, but I'm just having a feeling if I go do a couple shopping deliveries, they might end up losing connection with you guys. So I'm trying to live stream as much as I can, just to do a test run to see which is the best way to do this, the longest way to record, and just recording as long as I can. So once again, I'm doing this to record as long as I can. If you guys have any suggestions below of if you want me to go Spark Drive, I can go Spark Drive. If you want me to accept this next order, let me know. You know, you guys can pick what you want me to do, because this is for you guys. This isn't for me trying to go out and make top income, to just pick best orders, get the good stuff, and that's it. This is just about testing the live stream, seeing how long you can go for, and whatever you guys want to see is what I'm going to try to make happen, because people have been asking me to make these kind of videos. So once again, I'm doing this for you guys, not for me. This is content you guys wanted to see. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to really be seen on YouTube like this, but I'm doing it for you guys, so you can see what it's like in my area, the DoorDash, and everyone else is making content about gig apps, the gig economy. So I haven't seen anybody yet in Florida, in my zone for Port St. Lucie, Florida. I haven't seen anybody recording in my zone. So I feel like I'm the only one doing it. So I felt like, you know what? I'm the only one in my area doing it that I know of. I haven't been active on my YouTube channel in probably 2 years at least. And then when I was active, I was inactive before that, like several years. So I kind of just started gaming when I was a kid, when I was around like 15 years old. And I started testing it out there. And when I tested it out there streaming, it was very easy to make virtual content compared to live content or public content, or, you know, this kind of content with phones or cameras. Okay, I just got one here, you guys. She just went and took that one. I'm looking at $6 for 1 mile. Senor Taco Mexican Grill. I'm going to accept that, $6 a mile. And it's right here. I'm actually right here in the parking lot. What do you know? Now let's see if I can bring you guys in without it disconnecting, to give the visual you guys want to see. Dang. Okay. All right, let's see if I can not get disconnected for once. We got a pickup for Jacqueline S. For 3 minutes from now. Let's see if it works. Alright, Senor Taco. Mexican Grill. So I'm waiting. Hey.
Picking up?
Yeah.
Just waiting. She had a
Okay.
Okay, I don't know.
Thank you. Wow, that worked out amazing. Very, very light bag. That worked out amazing, you guys. She was, I don't know if you saw that all right, but she was making that drink, and wow, that drink was very difficult. I guess her culotta machine or whatever drink that was getting very low. So yesterday I made around $30-something for those 3 orders, and then I was back platinum, went from 98 to 101, and then took a break, ended at like 3 o'clock this time, because I know that this is the worst time to go on Dash. But one time I did it. Like I said, I went to that Mets game. Ended up making $100 within that 1 hour from like 3:40 to 5 o'clock. I made over $130. So it's just about, are the Mets going to play another game here at the stadium, the baseball stadium, or is there, maybe the minors might come, maybe the majors might come, maybe the pros might come, and then if whoever's there, someone may order a bunch of food for them again, whether it's the coach or whoever does the ordering. And that's what happened to me last time. I got super blessed through that. But yesterday I ended up doing $70, I think, for like 3 orders before 5, which I said was around 12 to 1-ish, 132-ish. And then another close to $40, like 35 and 35 or 35 and 40, something like that. About 60 to $70 to do an hour around lunch, hour and a half around lunch, and then it was like 15 minutes for one order. For the drive, and another was like another 15-20 minutes, and then another one was another short one, so it was like 0.8 miles for like $8 or $10. So that was really, really cool. Then I was able to go hang out at Adoration at my church, spent some time with Jesus for like a half hour. I think I was there for 30 minutes. Then I went home, took a break, ate something because I didn't eat all day except like a granola bar, and then hung out there for 2 hours to kill some time, ate, relax. Didn't even want to go out, but I went and forced myself out because I had a lost platinum status that day. So I was like, you know what, I gotta at least get those 10 orders. I gotta get 10 orders above the 100 stack. The 100 orders a month. I gotta get like back to 110 and over. And I can do that if I just do more than 5 orders every day. But right now I'm at 106. I'm hoping to do 5 orders strong with you guys on live, so that you guys can see this stream feed. And also for me to just get my 5 orders in, or actually I only need 4 and I'll be at 110 again. But I don't want to break loose, cut myself short again, because like I said that other day, it just took like 8 or 10 orders from me. I was at 110, and then it just took 10 from me. So that means I must have did 10 orders in one day last month, which that's why I try to actually aim to do around 5 a day, because not every day I want to do 10 orders. So I don't want to do that this month and do 10 orders every single day, because then I end up having to do more to keep that 100, if that makes sense. I'm trying to do less this month, and it's catching up on me, because it's very, very difficult. Because if I do 2 less and cut myself short, then I screw myself. I lose platinum with the deliveries. So I got to try to aim to be around 120 to 150 orders every month, which I'm at. I've been at 110 and 120 for the past week or two. I guess I'm just kind of taking days off and not really caring about DoorDashing. Actually, and so looks like the customer says I'm inside the bowling alley, so I'm actually going to go inside the bowling alley right now, drop it off to a customer. So this is actually a commercial site, not a residential home. So these are the ones I was telling you about, where usually these good orders that I get as a platinum driver, they end up being mostly commercial workers, which I like, because they pay you good. They're paying blue offers. And like, this was only like 1 mile from that Mexican grill. So I only not even a mile, and I'm over here. Look at this. I'm at the bowling alley at St. Lucie West. They got everything here. I'm not bringing the catering bag in, that's for sure. Swap bags real fast, make it look good. They deserve a good customer service, because they tip really good. So you use this almost old good ones. I don't know. I like to use those good ones for. All right, let's see if I can do this right. Hope you guys are still with me. Jacqueline, I gotta hand it to. Let's see what we got. Hey, where you at? No, live stream dropped. Alright, $6 for about a mile, you guys. Gosh, I hope you guys saw that. Oh, just lost connection when I took a picture of, when I clicked marked as completed. Didn't even have to take a picture. And what do you know? It disconnected me, you guys. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, $6 right there, you guys. High paying offer. I think it was like a 0.6, 0.8 of a mile. Not even a mile. At 3 o'clock in my worst time, usually I get terrible offers here. But what I've been noticing is usually during the day, I seem to see consistent blue paying offers. $6 a mile, $5 2 mile, you know what I mean? Consistently, $8 a mile. And most of them end up being commercial. There's a little bit of both, you know, but there's more commercial involved because people are working. Like that was a bowling alley worker right there. So, and what do you know, you guys? We're right across the street right here from the mall. So that's like, there's millions of restaurants for people to order. And this is exactly where the Mets game is. The Mets Stadium is. It's right on the left of Peacock Boulevard, right here. If we were to go straight, we go into the mall. If we go left, it's about it's either at the first light or the light right after this light on the left. It's not even 0.6 of a mile down the street. It's literally the next light or right after the next light. And the Mets Stadium is right here. I'm 1 mile right here where I'm at located. 1 mile, not even, from the Mets Stadium. So, and this is what I got that day. I got Tropical Smoothie Cafe right there. Ended up being, I made $100 off 2 catering offers to bring to the Met Stadium about 2 weeks ago. That's when I really wish I brought the camera with me and went live, but that's why I was studying this. I wanted you guys have been asking me to do this, and I think the Mets game is what really, I wanted you guys to see that high paying offer, 2 of them, because it was just incredible. I'm going to sit here in this plaza where everything's at in a big square here, and this is just the start. I'm next to Five Guys. On the left we got Crumble Cookies. Like I just said, the other side over there had Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and then the right side over here has like Ooey Mooey's or something like that. All these new restaurants are all just, and then we got Pho Wagyu right there in front of us. It's a Vietnamese restaurant, and then we got I think at the opposite side of this same square, we got Panera Bread, and just a bunch of restaurants just in this square alone. And then there's a square behind me, and then there's a whole nother square all over this place. There's just squares after squares. And then across the street is another plaza with like Chipotle, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, this Just Salad place. It's just non-stop. There's got to be at least 50 different restaurants just here in this mall area of St. Lucie, West Florida. Which to me is amazing because there's so many varieties to choose from. And somebody at 3 or 4 o'clock at the worst time to eat food, somebody's going to order something. And it usually ends up being a high-paying offer for me, which is, to me, surprisingly shocking, because it's just, I'm so used to seeing terrible offers. But once again, I've been declining a lot of terrible offers lately, so I believe that I'm resetting or fixing the algorithm of my history. If you keep accepting these low-paying offers, you will keep receiving them. So if you want to fix your algorithm, just do not accept trash offers. Don't accept upside-down offers that don't make sense, that don't bring any financial success value. Don't accept dollar amount offers at this time we're in with gas. There's no value to that anymore. That shouldn't even exist. That shouldn't even be prorated in the algorithm at all anymore. But it is what it is. It's going to be in there because of the past. Let's hope that people start declining and declining and declining those so that they can remove them out of the algorithm. Or at least combine them in with 2 offers at least. Now the thing that sucks about this waiting longer is you gotta wait longer. But the good thing is that usually half the time waiting, the AI is getting you a good offer, high pay. So it's worth the wait most of the time. So now we got 2 high paying offers that I took, that I accepted, that are now completed, that were now worth that payoff. And I'm going to try to shoot for 3 more if this live stream can make it that far. Let's hope it does. Because I'm figuring a way out to where I'm going to try to make sure it works. And as long as the batteries are full, I'm hoping that this will work. I don't know if you guys heard me say this before, but when I live stream with the iPhone, I can read your comments. That's one thing I like about it, but I don't like the way the content comes out like in the middle of the screen. It doesn't come out like full wide the way this camera does. So I like live streaming better with the iPhone for how it performs. I can read your messages. It seems to be more reliable in a way, or it seems to be more, you can rely on it to not cancel out or fail. But this one is working out pretty decent too, from the looks of it, because it hasn't really broke out yet. Okay, here we go, guys. Huey Magoo's, that's the place. It wants me to go. Oh no. Wants me to go to Selvitz Road, $8 for like 5.8 miles. I'm going to decline that. That's not worth it. We don't want that in the algorithm. That's basically $1 a mile. With a $2 or $3 tip, that's not going to pay nothing to come back. That's a 10-mile round trip. If it doesn't make sense, Kobe, throw it out in the trash. That's what he said. Kobe it. Hit a 3 in the trash with it. Decline. got a bunch of copyright from the songs that were in those restaurants. I'm gonna have to block it out. What I was saying was, I like how I can answer your messages live while I'm on the live stream through recording from a phone. But since I'm recording from the Action 5 camera, I can't see comments coming up. So sorry about that. I can't answer any messages or see any messages. None of that. But the good thing about that is that this camera is gonna make it a lot more better for you guys to enjoy the scenery. Than any phone. Any phone image, camera, any phone quality. Getting impatient here. I don't like sitting in one spot. Especially while it's like 100, it feels like 100 degrees out here in Florida. I'm not gonna just turn my car off and sit there and melt in 100-degree weather. Overheat these devices on us. I would probably have more opportunities if I turned on the shop mode, but I deactivated that card and I just turned off shopping mode because it was terrible. I would get to the top and then people would say things went missing, and then every time people ordered something, the item wasn't found. It was either sold out of the place, so it was all out of my control. So it wasn't my fault. And then my score went from a 90 pro shopper to back to the 80, and it was just a non-win solution. And the customers were probably lying about getting their food. So but that wasn't even the most of the problem. It was more of 7 out of 10 orders, they were orders that didn't make sense. They wanted you to shop for free, work for free, and all that stuff. What the heck? This guy doesn't even put his blinker on. What a maroon. I'll tell you. These people here, they don't know how to drive. You gotta be very careful. supposedly the hotspot's up here a little bit more. I guess it's no longer where I was. So I'm going to go to the hotspot one more time, hoping that it will give me one order to get to another zone, so that I can keep getting to another zone, big square, and just keep going in a big square. Get 3 orders and have this test run be done. Really want to put Spark Driver on, but I really don't want to carry around all this equipment, go shopping, and worry about losing a connection. It's just too much right now. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd feel more better about go in, get 50 items of food, and try to look for those $20, $30, $40 offers that are going to offer. You know, usually my last offer I think I did with them was 60 items, I think, for like $40, and it was like 1.5 miles down the road, maybe 3 miles. I like to do those where they're like 1 to 4 miles, 1 to 5 miles, very low mileage, but a little bit more time and labor for your work, and then get a good 20, 30, 40 bucks. I'm gonna just ride it, you guys. That was the hot spot right there, but I'm gonna keep riding. Spot was taking too long there. I'm thinking this is the wrong time, like I told you guys, 3 and 4 o'clock. Not too many offers are popping up here. another reason why I don't like to DoorDash anytime from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I'd rather just not do this time. But once again, I'm just doing this because it was a good time to go out, waste time. But I'm thinking about just going back home, taking a break, and probably coming back out at like 5 or 6 for an hour or two. Really just to get those 2 or 3 orders in. So I'm gonna go in one big square right now around my house instead of going straight home to see if I can just get a couple more orders in so that I don't have to go out tonight. I can't stand dedicating a whole day to DoorDash because you're not going to financially make your goals. You know, you could make $50 easy just by doing 5 to 6, 7 orders a day. I used to be able to make 100 a lot faster, but it's all about the time and the place. You could easily make 30 to 50 from breakfast, 11 to 2, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and then take a break. That's 30 or $50 right there. And then from peak time hours from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., another good 30 to $50 you should be able to make. So you should be able to hit your financial goal. If you're trying to make just $100 a day with DoorDash, that's a platinum tier dasher, you should be able to accomplish that goal depending on the marketplace that you're in. My marketplace here can succeed that goal. My marketplace here can succeed that goal, but the thing is I like to make the $100 or $200 quicker and do maybe, for an example, Spark Drive from this time right now, from that time I started at 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, for an example. DoorDash from 11 to 2, make $50. Then from 2 to 5, Spark Drive. If you want to throw on Uber Eats, Grubhub to maximize your earnings even more, put those on too. And that's what I would do. I would put all 3 of those on, and I would only take high-paying offers that made sense, that really brought a financial success. And that's when 3 $40 orders from Spark would come in handy, or 25 there, 30 there, and then maybe a $40 offer, you know, a good $100 almost out of nowhere you can make. So but I'm just doing this live stream nice and easy with DoorDash because it's easier for me to not have to drop a connection with you guys. It's already hard enough to not drop you guys with live streaming with the Action Pro to the app, the DJI Mimo app, and then DoorDash being live. So I think I'm gonna turn off the DoorDash now. I'm gonna end now. Take the 14 or 15 bucks for those 2 orders. Wasted more time waiting on orders and really just driving around just to give you guys a scenery of everything. I'm gonna go back out around 5 or 6 and try to hit those next 2 or 3 orders. I probably could go get 2 more down the street here, but I don't know if it's going to be the best paying offers right now at 4 o'clock. So I'm just going to take a break for an hour. that wasn't the right marketplace, but I was blessed to still receive offers for such a dead time right now. Dead zone, dead marketplace, and a payout DoorDash marketplace. There just got, but nothing is staying constant. The peak hours are like 11 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. in the afternoon, or 5 p.m. in the afternoon to like basically midnight. But the best hours are 5 p.m. to 9 o'clock my zone, my marketplaces, and you're still stuck having to deny a lot of pitiful offers that don't make sense. But you really don't want to allow those to be in your algorithm by accepting those, because they're only going to keep coming back. I'm just telling you guys through experience here. And if you go Google it will tell you that DoorDash's AI's algorithm basically prorates you at that algorithm you selected. So for an example, once again, if you take that $1 a mile offer, $7 for 7 miles, you're going to end up getting more of those offers coming in, because DoorDash's AI is going to think, okay, he's taking this $1 a mile offer. That means he's going to take it in the future, or he or she's going to take it in the future. So you're letting the AI know, I took this before, keep sending me them. But in reality, we're not trying to do that. We're trying to just take that offer to hopefully get a better offer after that, or just stay consistent, or keep your platinum status, right? Can't do that anymore. It's just not worth it. So if you want to maximize your earnings to the max, you definitely want to put, for an example, I have 4 apps, and that's more than enough. So I put on Spark Driver, I'll put on Grubhub, I'll put on Uber Eats, and then DoorDash would be my last one to put on, because I got perfected ratings on there. So I just cherry pick with the other ones, and then hit your financial goal of the day, whether you're trying to make a quick 50 or 100 bucks. You can get that money quicker if you do it through the app, multi-apping, all those apps. But anyways, I'm back home now, so unfortunately, DoorDash wasn't there for me for the orders. Could have took some crap ones. Oh, look at that beautiful dove.